With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, Evan Mobley. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
Yeah, that move was all about the long-term horizon for them. I know it's a little shocking how different this team looks, but given some time, I think things will come together.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Out to Garland. Pass to Wagner. Outside Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Garland for three. Boston with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Inside. Here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. Outside Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. Off target from three-point range. Outside Garland. From the high post. No good there.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Tatum, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. And the numbers he's averaging have been tremendous, putting up 32 a game.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Mitchell, and Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
So it's Boston now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Wagner. From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Lets a floater go. It's Brown on the wing. And here's Tatum. He's got 5. Here's Hartenstein. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Boston making a switch here.
Number 9, Victor Oladipo.
1:04 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Knocked away. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Wagner outside. Here's Jerome. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
Back to Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Jerome. Here's Mitchell. From the elbow. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland on top. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Porzingis. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Hits a three-pointer. Holiday's got 5.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
To dive for the ball. Back to Wagner. Jerome on the wing. Baseline jumper. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Cleveland making a change here.
Cavaliers substitution. Number 10.
Boston trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed." I Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now here's Oladipo. No made baskets yet. Here's Porzingis. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Kicks it out to Wagner. The three is up. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Well, you can tell that over time, Oladipo has gained more and more confidence in his scoring ability, especially that close to the 10.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Garland. To the inside. It's stolen by Holiday. To the middle. Look at Tatum using his length.
That's just a nice pass from Drew Holiday. Find the open man. Simple game, right?
Grant, the Cavs making playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Brown. His offense has been solid. They're scoring around 11.5 points a game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
For the Celtics, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. Clock at 6. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Garland. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Celtics with the lead. Porzingis in the post. Outside Holiday. To the paint. Hartenstein a screen. Inside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Hartenstein's got 6.
But Drew Holiday is just so solid in the two-man action. You see it on display there.
Pass to Allen. Out to Garland. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Garland's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Porzingis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
This is the thing about Kristaps Porzingis. He has both size and skill, a high percentage play right there.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now here's Allen. Give him 8. Pass to Wagner. Isaac outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 3. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Hartenstein. Here's Brown. Off with the layup. And stolen by Holiday. Got a piece of it. Wagner with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to Mitchell. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Allen. Give him 8. Pass to Wade. Back to Allen. It's stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Just electric.
Oh, my goodness. A little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Jarrett Allen, 2 shots.
So both free throws good from Allen. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now Holiday. Tatum from long range. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Luka Garnett.
Off the inbound pass. And he lays it up and in. Richards got his first bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today. Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Celtics lead by 3. Oladipo outside. Screen by Horford. The 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. About a minute played here in the second half. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 6.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's Pritchard. Thompson pulls it in.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look for Cleveland. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell just exploding to the rim.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Here's Porzingis. From down in the low post, it goes. Give him 8 points now. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. From outside, off the mark.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Here's Wagner. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. And Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Wagner up top. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, Franz Wagner, such a tremendous passer.
Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Jerome. Outside Mitchell. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. From the high post, Cleveland again missing. Boston leading by 4. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Good work there as it goes.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Back to Tatum. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Wagner. Jerome on the wing. And that's an intentional foul. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Garland looking around. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Holiday. No good on the last second attempt there. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one.
The Cavaliers, 46.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on Mitchell.
First team foul.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And stolen by Porzingis. Tatum with it. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Tatum. Down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Outside Mitchell. Four on the clock. The baseline J. Boston with a rebound. It's stolen by Isaac. Here's Allen. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 7. Tatum inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Left side Garland. Over Holiday. Cleveland again missing. Boston on offense. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. Now here's Tatum. The three is up. Over to the left wing. Outside Holiday. On the take. 5 to shoot. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Celtics lead by 11.
We have come to understand that Jrue Holiday is an exceptional finisher. That frame is a big part of his game. Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside, Brown. The 3, Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
From deep, Mitchell.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Tatum.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a contest right there.
Hartenstein a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Isaac.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's Tatum missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's the 3. Hartenstein a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
And that one falls for Tatum. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
And Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
They get it back. Oh, fantastic second effort by Jason Tatum.
Well, you love to see a great score create an easy opportunity. Jason Tatum gets a second chance points right there.
The 3 from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Left side, Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. On the wing, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Graham.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Porzingis sets a screen. Counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.